Hello, I'm Tom Hay, owner of Deadrise Custom Boats, and today we're going to walk through the Palometa 18 and some of the features and functions that make it a unique poling skiff. Starting with water management on the hull, we designed this hull for a couple key aspects of shallow water fishing. Number one, it's got a 2-degree dead rise, which is variable as it moves forward. The entry of the boat is nice and sharp at about 30 degrees. And where the chop's going to hit when you're on plane is about 12 degrees, which smooths the ride out for a relatively flat bottom boat. We've got a reverse chine at the bottom here, which knocks down small amounts of chop when it's light out, and a nice heavy upper spray rail to catch any kind of chop that gets past the lower chine. As you move to the back, the chine fades into a notch chine, which effectively narrows your running surface for increased speed and efficiency, and also helps keep water from climbing up the side of the hull while you're on plane. We designed the transom at 20 inches so we could accommodate the largest amount of outboards, because most companies don't make a short shaft with power trim and tilt. This way, any kind of long shaft motor will work on all of our boats. The tiller models are rated for 20 to 50 horsepower, and we're maximum rated for 60 horsepower with a side console. The running surface of the hull has a built-in clamshell where the through-hull drain to drain all the interior water out goes through the bottom of the boat. This is different than your traditional transom drain, which goes out the aft of the boat, and you won't see any kind of drain plug on the back of our boats. It all goes through the bottom of the boat, and the clamshell acts as a device to create a siphon. So when you're on a plane, you can treat this like a John boat, pull the plug, run on a plane, empty it out. You technically don't need a bilge pump. Starting at the bow, any kind of water that gets inside of the hatch gutters here drains into built-in fiberglass gutters, which are structural part of the underside of the deck, and those gutters drain underneath the spray rail. The opening is about 1 1/8 hole on each end. There are no hoses, no hose clamps, and no maintenance. Most boats don't have that large of an opening for the water to drain out. There's also one on each corner, which ensures that no matter what angle the boat is tilted on where you park it, it'll drain out effectively. These gutters also eliminate the need for bulkhead through hulls, which end up staining your front bulkhead, making it look a little ugly, and you end up with grass and dirt spilling down the face of it. Makes for a cleaner finish inside. The cockpit liner inside the boat has 1-inch high raised edges on each side, which end up funneling the water to our center bilge. The center bilge door is a molded piece that's mounted with magnets for a custom look with no hardware finished on the outside of the boat. Inside of the bilge, you're going to find your drain plug and an 800 gallon per hour bilge pump. If you get a live well option, the live well pump and pickup and drain will all be stored inside that bilge area as well. And it's a molded bilge area, which is easy to clean and take care of, and also access your pumps at any time. The aft storage of the boat consists of main rear dry storage, along with a jump seat, glove box, or cooler storage. The aft storage drainage is all one gutter system, which drains into the aft splash well, which is always open overboard, so it continuously drains no matter what. There's massive storage inside where you're going to find all of your electronics, as well as your battery and your on-off switch. The cooler option is a very popular option on the boat. It's a 35 quart cooler, insulated, which will hold ice, and also you can plumb it as a live well, or just put a bubbler in there for live bait use whenever you want. The aft seat has a magnet built into the deck and also screwed into the hard mount cushion that is standard on the boat. That keeps the lid closed at highway speeds, and there's no issues with it coming open. Starting at the bow, we've got a 15-gallon built-in fuel cell, which is baffled, epoxy coated, and also installed after the deck is capped. This ensures that if there's ever any issues with your fuel tank down the road, it can be removed or serviced as needed. The fuel system also features a built-in fuel fill, fuel vent combo, which is EPA and Coast Guard approved. It's going to be on the left side of your skiff, which is where most fuel tanks are when you're filling up, to make it a little bit more convenient. This also eliminates the unsightly fuel vent that comes out of the side of most hulls because it's all built into this system. And our standard tank has a built-in mechanical fuel gauge on the top so that when you're filling it up, or if you need to fill it up, it's easy to see how much fuel is there. We can offer optional fuel senders sent to a gauge on your dash or on the front bulkhead. The front storage also features a built-in battery shelf if you want a trolling motor system, and it provides a good amount of storage for any kind of daily needs. All of our hardware on all of our hatches is hidden completely. It's not just recessed. And we use all stainless steel gas springs and mounting hardware along with stainless latches. When it's closed, it's a completely clean look. There are no hinges or hardware visible anywhere around the lids. The only thing you see is the latch. The front deck behind the forward lid has a built-in 36-inch ruler for measuring fish. There's smooth lines embedded in the non-skid that's built into the mold. This way you don't see it unless you're looking for it, and it removes the need for foam measuring tape stickers or other stickers cluttering up your boat. It's something that's functional, that people use a lot, and doesn't look like an afterthought. Our rod storage on our tiller model is going to be 8 rods, 4 on each side, all aft facing. This will be used on our center console model as well. 2 rods in the forward position, 2 rods in the mid position. It accommodates 9-foot fly rods with ease and any kind of spinning or casting rods. The bilge door, like I was talking about earlier, is magnetic. It's easy on and off. It's stainless hardware. It doesn't rattle, it doesn't corrode, and it looks a lot cleaner. On our tiller models, we're going to have a backlit switch panel along with your trim tab switches, which are standard. And our poling platform has an interesting design where the pads stick out a little bit forward on each side. This helps you keep your body in a centerline position when climbing up onto the platform. You don't need to climb around the side to put your feet on the platform and start rocking the boat. You can keep your body weight centered and use your right or left foot to climb up in a center position onto the poling platform. All of our poling platforms include a C-deck pad on the top, and they're also a molded fiberglass piece that's built the same time as the deck, so it's always going to color match the gel coat of the deck. Rub rail options are black vinyl, aluminum, stainless, whatever the customer wants. And the gel coat colors, we can do hull and deck 2 separate colors, whatever the customer is looking for. We can also offer custom all grip finished non-skid through the skiff shop. The standard package is going to include this aluminum Ramlin trailer with a stainless steel axle, aluminum wheels, custom walkboard, and LED lighting. The side console of the Palometa is always going to include a custom wrapped wheel by Captain Hunter's Nautical Creations, deluxe gauges, tachometer, trim tab switches, and a beautiful backlit switch panel, all installed through the skiff shop as they do all of our rigging on every boat. The poling platform is always going to include a fold down backrest step that has the upholstery matching with whatever your cushion set is. That's going to be standard on your side console package. The side console model of the Palometa is designed so that there's plenty of room in front of the console for rod storage. The cockpit liner being 8 feet long ensures that even with the side console, there's plenty of room on this side to get your fly rods in. There's also no support leg on the console, and this console is designed to support over 200 pounds pressed on the outside edge here. It's locked in place, it doesn't vibrate, it doesn't flex, and it's not going to come out of the boat without destroying the boat. Fly rod storage on this side is easy. And our latching system, which we developed, ensures that your rods are secure. You don't have to fumble with bungees. They're not going to get stretched out over time. And the rods aren't going to move or bounce around when you're on a plane. In addition, not having a support leg on this side allows for easier input and removal of your rods so that you're not putting a hard bend inside of them. Prior to rigging, the entire boat is glued together, back painted, and ready for assembly. We don't assemble anything inside the boat before we put the deck on or the cockpit liner into the hull permanently. Everything is done after by the skilled professionals at the skiff shop. The cockpit liner is a full solid molded piece which extends all the way up underneath the gunnels of the deck. When we cap the deck, the adhesive lands on top of the entire perimeter of the cockpit liner and ensures that there is no water that can get past that and into your dry storage or any other areas of the hull. The liner has 3 stringers infused into it with custom built-in limber holes to allow you to flush out and wash the inside of your boat from front to back if you feel like you need to. The walls of the cockpit liner are adhered to the hull side all the way around, so every single part of the boat is solid. Every piece of the skiff is built with vinyl ester resin. It is all vacuum infused fiberglass, and our hulls prior to rigging weigh 380 pounds. All of the walking surfaces on the Palometa have really aggressive built-in non-skid, and again, if the customer chooses, this can be redone in all grip with however aggressive grit you want by the professionals at the skiff shop. Every fiberglass part of the Palometa is infused with vinyl ester resin, which ensures consistent weights, complete waterproof encapsulation of the foam, as well as extremely high strength to weight ratios and consistent performance in any type of seas. All of the Tiller Palometa models are going to come standard with the Dime Marine transom saver. This piece is rock solid, anodized aluminum, extremely attractive, and isn't going to rust out and fall apart on you after a couple of years. The base build of the Palometa is well-equipped boat motor trailer package with tons of standard features to make your days on the water really enjoyable. For more information, go to deadrise.com. You can contact us there for build times, pricing, options, other questions you might have. You can also contact Tom Gordon at the Skiff Shop.